It's a burning question for the Las Vegas Raiders right now. What should they do moving forward? Is it time to tank? Is it time to continue moving forward? I don't know. Is it time to continue moving forward with what you have? I mean, with Josh McDaniels and company, Davante Adams, all those weapons, Derek Carr, yada, yada, yada. In my comment section has just been, the Raiders have no pulse. It's time to move on, time to tank. The season's over. I am an optimist. I can't say the word, but I believe in being positive. I think that the Raiders could ride this thing out and do a lot of special things. However, let's entertain your guys' idea or some of your guys' idea of it being time to tank and some of the prospects that you could tank for. So as it stands right now, pretty much according to everybody, there are at the top there, I think it's the Texans, it is the Carolina Panthers, and then it is the Las Vegas Raiders who are sitting at number 3 right now. So 2023 NFL draft prospects, either the top 5, again, pretty much according to everybody. I've 5 or 6 different websites that I've came across. So quarterback Bryce Young coming up out of Alabama, over 2,200 passing yards, 19 touchdown passes as well as only 4 interceptions this year. Yeah, he is the dude. He is an absolute stud. Had over 4,800 passing yards, 47 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. And then you've got the edge player, Will Anderson. Same team. Yeah, both studs. The dude has a pick 6 this year, has 7 sacks, had 17.5 sacks last year. And yeah, the man just gets it done. He would look really good next to Max Crosby on that defense. Number 3, quarterback C.J. Stroud coming up out of Ohio State. Over 2,400 passing yards this year, 29 touchdowns as well as only 4 interceptions this year. Also has had 44 touchdowns and 6 interceptions to go along with over 4,400 passing yards last year. And then you've got the defensive lineman Jalen Carter coming up out of Georgia, number 1 ranked Georgia, that is. Now, he only has 10 tackles and a sack, but he has a couple tackles for loss. Listen, the man was behind Jordan Davis and Devonta Wyatt last year. He deserves a break. He's shown a lot of upside. I think he could be something special in the NFL. He's definitely a name to watch out for. Even if he falls into the top 5, that team, I think, is getting a player with a lot of upside. And then also, number 5, quarterback Will Levis out of Kentucky, over 1,900 passing yards this year, 16 touchdowns, as well as 8 interceptions. Last year, he had 24 touchdown passes, as well as 13 interceptions and over 2,800 passing yards for Kentucky. So the only players out of all this list, again, we'll show you it again, out of all these players, the only one, maybe 2, I would feel comfortable in possibly tanking for is Young and Anderson. Because so Young, if you don't believe in Derek Carr moving forward, okay, that's fine. But I don't know. I love Derek Carr, but I mean, Bryce Young has a lot of talent. He's got a lot of upside. I think a lot of NFL coaches could bring the best out in him. And really, truthfully, honestly, the only player I really want to tank for at this point with the Raiders is Will Anderson Jr. Because can you imagine what Anderson Jr., if you guys don't watch any tape on him, for the love of God, watch just a little bit of tape on him. He just, the way he bends the corner, how explosive he is. Him and Max Crosby, it would be nasty. Let's call the what is it, the Chandler Jones experiment dead at this point, completely moot. Will Anderson Jr. would look really, really good next to Max Crosby, and I think it would look really good for this defense moving forward. That has had a huge problem getting to the quarterback, and I think it could be something to watch and definitely something that could make Raiders fans excited. Again, I am not the one that says we need to go out there and tank the season. I would like to see the Raiders roll the dice with what they have, but at the same time, you got to look at both sides of the story and look what everybody else is talking about. But let us know what you guys think and what the Raiders should do. Should they tank? Should they not? Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms as well as our links to our iTunes and all that. Make sure you guys give us a listen there. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about if the Las Vegas Raiders should tank this season.